Hey everyone, I'm Shane Murphy, and today we'll talk about how to register your business. First, you're going to have to decide whether you're registering a sole proprietorship or a corporation, and we have other videos to help you make that decision. But once you've decided, here's what you need to know. For a sole proprietorship, you can run the business under your own name. For example, take a plumber named John Plum. He can run his business under his name. It's simple, it works, no problem, no registration required. But imagine John Plum wants to give his business a unique brand name, like John Plum's Perfect Plumbers. Then he'll have to register that name because he's no longer operating just under his personal name. Now comes the part everyone loves, government forms. If you're going to do this yourself, you need to locate the correct forms for your province. Then they will ask you for a series of details like the type of business you're opening, your name, home address, and business address. You might also need to go through a name pre-screening process depending on your province. After that, you'll need to register for a business number, which is like your tax ID with the Canada Revenue Agency. This will allow you to register for programs like GST or HST, payroll, or import-export licenses. Now, none of this is brain surgery, but it can be slow and time-consuming. And if you make any mistakes along the way, government agencies will generally reject your application and ask you to start over from scratch. Incorporating a company is a little more complex than registering a sole proprietorship. But here's a quick overview. Just like a sole prop, the first step is to choose a name for the corporation. Remember that this is your formal corporate name. It's not necessarily the same as your brand name or your trade name. Your corporate name needs to satisfy 3 legal requirements. It should have a distinctive element, a descriptive element, and a legal ending. After you've decided on your name, you'll need to file the Articles of Incorporation forms with the government. For this step, you'll need to determine your share class structure and your company's initial board of directors. Now, filing documents with the provincial or federal corporate registry is only half of what's required when incorporating your business. Filing with the government doesn't complete the incorporation process. You'll also need to properly structure the corporation. This includes the process of issuing shares to yourself or any other shareholders. Otherwise, you won't have any record of who actually owns the corporation, and that can cause huge problems down the road. So you need to complete a series of legal documents that include things like corporate bylaws, shareholder and director resolutions, director consents, and share subscriptions. These are the basic steps to register your business as a sole proprietorship or to incorporate in Canada. You can certainly do some of this yourself through the government. But if you incorporate that way, you'll be missing out on the company formation documents. So you'll be stuck with effectively half a corporation that's missing a lot of important records. Traditionally, entrepreneurs would turn to a lawyer to ensure that both the government documents and the company formation documents are properly prepared. But the problem with legal professionals, especially for early stage small business owners, is that they can be expensive. They can also be busy and might be hard to track down when it comes time to incorporate. So a lot of entrepreneurs are looking for other alternatives. Owner offers the best of both worlds, a quick, easy, and affordable registration process, whether you're going with a sole proprietorship or a corporation. All the information you need is in one place, and it's simplified so you can get the job done without any hassles. The cost is a fraction of what a lawyer would traditionally charge, and you can still be rest assured that your business is complete and set up for success. Check it out yourself by clicking on the link below in the description. I've been your host, Shane Murphy from Owner. Remember to subscribe to get more tips on how to grow your small business in Canada.